Paul, he says to the Corinthians, the people of Corinth, he says, our weapons of warfare are not carnal. Our weapons of warfare are not carnal, meaning fleshly. Paul was trained for fleshly war. He was like a soldier. He was out there killing Christians before he had a name change. It was more than just a name change. It was an inward change as well. He was out to kill people that were followers of Jesus, and Paul ends up having an encounter with Jesus himself, and it changes his life. So he goes from Saul, becomes Paul. We know him as Paul. And Paul knows a lot about physical weapons. The disciples of Jesus seem to know about physical weapons. Remember, Peter took a sword and cut a soldier's ear off with it. Jesus, of course, healed the soldier, but they knew how to use weapons. Paul was saying our weapons for warfare are not carnal. So there is a war, you guys. There's plenty of physical wars, and some people might be trained to do physical combat. But when Paul was talking to the Corinthians, he's talking to people about spiritual warfare. People that haven't figured out quite who they are yet and what they've been given and how to use it and use it well. The real fight isn't fleshly stuff. It's spiritual warfare, you guys. It's actually spiritual warfare. You might think you have fleshly battles and all that, but what it really is it's something in the spirit. Because in the spirit, you have the same identity as Christ. Paul says it, the one that's joined to the Lord is one spirit with him. You're one spirit with him, joined together as one. That's why I always use that number 11, because it's two number ones joined together, and they come together in marriage, and they reflect each other perfectly. As this one is, so is this one right here, right now in this world. We're joined to the Spirit of the Lord, so we have his Spirit, and that's where all of the power exists in us. All of the power of Christ dwells in us. And then we want to be able to use this power and use it well. You don't want to go flashing it around. You don't want to go showing off. We need to train for battle and how to use it properly. Soldiers know very well about this. They don't just go talking out about their plans, what their commander or whatever has told them, this is what I need you to do. They don't go shouting it out, and telling everybody, because the news will travel to the enemy.